Luna coin, guys, tomorrow, the 27th at noon, it goes off Coinbase. So be careful. A lot of people are saying, well, maybe it won't. Maybe they'll re-put it in the next day, but I have no guarantee of that. You broke this falling wedge to the downside. I kind of saw head and shoulders. I don't know how accurate that was. I was hopeful they would keep going up because the RSI was oversold, but the price was higher, so that looked like bullish divergence. That never played out, and we fell. So obviously you had a wick all the way down to 11. That was my target of where I thought we'd fall from the bottom. I did not buy it because the market looks really bad, but I thought that'd be the low. Now the problem is you got to 14.2 and getting a retracement. If next time, yeah, I would not be surprised though with people probably getting scared and selling, not knowing if they can ever rebuy it or resell it again in Coinbase. I would expect more sell pressure today on this, and then maybe tomorrow it would stabilize. But then you'd have to buy it on if Coinbase does not relist it on Coinbase Pro or whatever. Then you'd have to buy it on Uniswap, and then you can't use the stop loss. So then there's another bunch of issues there because then there's even higher risk than it already is if you can't use a stop loss. So I would expect it to stabilize though tomorrow once people can stop selling it on Coinbase, but that won't happen for another 27 hours. So maybe in about a day and a half or 27 hours or so, maybe then it stabilizes and have a nice rally. It's hard to say, or it could just keep dumping. So just be very careful with if they weren't gonna suspend trading, I actually probably would have bought this dip. But I'm just a little bit worried that people are thinking the same thing I am and just gonna want to get out. So with that being said, that's kind of all I got for this coin. I'm not too worried about the RSI on the bigger time frames. The 1 hour has completely reset. I will look at the 4 hour, but it's completely overbought. The 2 hour is going in a downtrend, and the 3 hour is finally starting to turn down as well. But it just it went down 100%. So the daily time frame is obviously way oversold. Now it's actually getting a bounce, and the 4 hour chart did a 50x, or it did a 50x from the low. So obviously the 4 hour chart's extremely overbought. So the only time frames that I'm extremely worried about would be the 1 hour, 15 minute, and maybe the 7 minute. Beyond that, it's just not worth it to look at other time frames because it's just a little bit manipulated by the price of 100% dumping into 50x from there. So actually, might have been more than a 50x from the low. I don't know anymore. But with that being said, that's kind of all I got. I would look for this 11 target to hold one more time. If it does not, you can kiss this coin goodbye. What would the next target be? Probably should go to a bigger time frame. That might help me first. Yeah, I'd be all the way down here next to 0. So I would personally not be touching this coin if it went below 11, unless you really, really, really wanted to just gamble. But because if you lost this 11 target, the local low from today, you would be looking at another 100% drop exactly, basically. That's insane. It could happen. Be careful. I don't think it will happen again, but, no one thought it happened before, so be careful. That's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this, appreciate if you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next update.